Hello all my horror fanatics, welcome to Late Night Frights. I'm your host for this evening, the Thejslone-June, back here to do a video for you. Today's date is Monday, June 10th, 2013, and the first thing you may be wondering is, Mondays are usually my second leader, All Random Things, aka Andrew. These are usually his days, but today I came to him and asked him if he would switch days with me because Friday I will not be able to make a video, so you will see me, which is Monday. You will see him this coming Friday, but that's only for this one time. So yeah, I will be reviewing for you guys today, or not reviewing, but battling. So, if you're familiar with our channel, you know what we do: horror movie reviews, horror movie DVD battles. And today I'm going to do a DVD battle for you. And the two films that I decided to battle, well, technically, it's one DVD versus one Blu-ray, but it doesn't really matter. It's still a movie, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so I decided to do the 2007 or 2008, I really don't know which year it was made, I Am Legend with Will Smith versus the 2010 The Crazies remake. Okay, so let's start it off. First, I'm going to review these films, then I'm going to battle these two movies to the death. Okay. So first we have I Am Legend, starring Will Smith, and basically it's an apocalyptic world, the last man on Earth kind of thing. And it says, Will Smith plays a lone survival in I Am Legend, the action epic fusing heart-pounding excitement with a mind-blowing vision of desolated Manhattan. Apparently he's immune to the virus, and his name is Robert Neville, which I think, is this supposed to be a remake? I've never seen it. If this is supposed to be a remake off an original film, I've never seen it. I think there is one called The Last Man on Earth, actually. But he plays Robert Neville, who is immune to this virus that's going on. Basically, was it 10 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that? I think he says 5 years. It's been a while since I've seen this, but many years ago, the virus broke out in Manhattan, and what it is it turns these people into... They're not exactly zombies. This is not technically a zombie film. They're more like vampires, but they're not really vampires. They're just infected people who are really extremely fast and extremely creepy. But I think it's all CGI, actually. Yeah, it is. All the infected. But basically, he's a scientist trying to find a cure for this infection to bring humanity back. And the thing that drives him is his wife and his daughter. They had to leave, and I think they died, actually. So it's driving him to find a cure because that's what they wanted him to do. So he is trying to find this cure, and basically, he has his dog, Sam. I think his name's Sam. And just, it's a story about, isolation in this city with nobody left on Earth, practically. We find out there are people, but to his mind, 5 years without human contact, that is just insane. And it's just isolation and all these things that he goes through, and just, you just really see him slowly start to lose his mind. Fantastic movie. I love it. A lot of people hate this movie, but I really, really enjoy this movie. So there's I Am Legend. My brief little synopsis over the film. Okay. Next is the 2010 remake of The Crazies, which, like I said, this is a remake over the original George A. Romero's The Crazies, which I have yet to see. I love George A. Romero movies, zombie flicks, so I'm definitely wanting to see the original. But I did catch this remake in theater. I remember seeing it. This one has Timothy Olyphant. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Rada Mitchell. And basically, it's a small town, a very small kind of, packed together town where everyone knows each other, which, in my mind, that's the kind of town to be in. That's kind of the town that I live in, except I don't know everybody in this town. But it's a small, kind of isolated town. It's not like a big city or anything. And people start acting weird. Like, they notice, like, the people they've known for years upon years are just acting weird. And they soon find out that a military experiment, or military plane kind of crashed, and it released something in the water supply that makes people crazy, homicidal maniacs that just lose their mind and just basically commit homicidal acts. And that's why it's called the Crazies. The whole town just it's just goes fucking mad, basically. And it's a fantastic movie. It really is. A lot of people don't like it due to the fact that they've seen the original. I haven't seen the original, so I do like the movie. I don't know if I do see the original, or when I see the original, if my mind will change on this movie. More than likely not, because I do really like this movie. So, yeah, that's basically the brief synopsis of this one. He's just he's a sheriff, and his wife's pregnant. He's just trying to live through this thing and trying to figure out what actually went down and what's going on. This one comes with a nice slippity-doo. But yeah, that's my review of my synopsis over the Crazies. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back now. Okay, so I've reviewed both of these movies, I Am Legend and the Crazies. Now let's battle these two to the ultimate death. Okay, so let me look at my rounds really quick. I have my iPod here. I do have 5 rounds, I believe. So we'll see here. Okay, round 1. Body count. Which one of these has more body count? You know, technically, from like seeing it with my own eyes, seeing it with my own eyes, the Crazies has more body count. But if you actually think about it, the I Am Legend has a huge body count. It's the end of the world. It's apocalyptic. You may not have seen, all the deaths or all the body count, whatever, in this movie, but you know that it's the end of the world. So, I Am Legend. Round 1 goes to I Am Legend. Round 2 is story and originality. There's been a lot of post-apocalyptic movies, like I Am Legend, a bunch of post-apocalyptic movies, and there was a show, but numerous shows, but the Crazies was kind of an original idea. Not that the remake was an original idea, because it was based off an original film by George A. Romero, but it was cool how, it didn't turn them into zombies. It was cool that it's like, they're human, they're completely human. It just turns them into homicidal freaks, and it's just, I would say this has more originality. Blood, guts, and gore, which one's more bloody? I would say the Crazies is 10 times more bloody, gutty, gorier, whatever, than I Am Legend, so round 3 goes to the Crazies. So the Crazies has 2, I Am Legend has 1. Oh, I have 4 rounds. Last round. This is personal enjoyment and replayability. Okay, for me, personal enjoyment, I would have to say I love I Am Legend, but I like the Crazies a bit more. So, yeah. Crazies has 3 rounds. I Am Legend has 1 round. Don't get me wrong, I love I Am Legend. Fantastic movie. I just think the Crazies is a more, a better component, or a better opponent, not component, better opponent than I Am Legend. So, the Crazies has won this DVD battle. I Am Legend, you are dead, sadly. But the Crazies has won this battle. Awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I can't say that for the original because I haven't seen it, but I've heard fantastic things about the original, and I need to pick it up. But this one has won the battle. It got 3 out of 4. It's a really amazing movie. If you haven't seen the original, maybe you'll appreciate it a bit more, I guess, is what I've heard. So, The Crazies, awesome movie. Probably one of the best of 2010. Well, I'd have to look back and see what was made in 2010. I should think Kick-Ass was made in 2010. The Crazies, a couple other movies, but this is a really, really good horror film, and if you're in the mood, which everyone who watches our channel is obviously in the mood for horror films, pop this boy in. It's got amazing replayability. Also, which one would I put in right now over these two? Have to go to the Crazies. So, yeah, the Crazies has won the battle. It's took the cake. It's going home with the medal, the bloody medal. There you go, guys. There's my DVD battle. This is the Thejslone. Thanks for watching. Comment below and tell me what your outcome would have been. Which one do you prefer? Also, go subscribe to all the members of Late Night Frauds. Also, my second leader, All Random Things. Go subscribe to my channel. Subscribe down here to Late Night Frauds channel. Comment and subscribe. And as always, guys, keep it horror. Well, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Keep it horror. Peace.